So we can entertain one question using the microphone. So if you have a question, please come forward. Question, yeah, and please introduce yourself. For microphone.
Hello.
Yeah.
Dexter Ceballos. Tatagalogin ko na lang dahil yung kultura kinalakhan ko bilang bata, may kinakanta kami nung bata na laro, girl, boy, bakla, tomboy, So somehow my mind operates within those four categories, girl, boy, bakla, tomboy. Na kapag babae, and you're attracted to a fellow girl, tomboy. Pag lalaki, attracted sa lalaki, ay bakla, Pinipilit kong unawain yung, how can you have, like, you're thinking that you're a man and obviously you have a penis, and tapos, paano mong iniisip na lalaki ka and yet you're attracted to lalaki din? Kasi, alam niyo, pinipilit ko lang i-digest na, di ba pag nag-iisip ka, if you're thinking that you're a man, you have to be attracted to a woman. Kaya yung definition from gay, tapos lesbian, tapos trans, it kind of mixed up. Kasi nga doon lang sa medyo kinalakhan ko, doon sa 4 categories na yon, girl, boy,
bakla, tomboy,
at saka
tomboy. Okay. So, doon sa kapatid, yung sa 4 categories na yon, you are assuming na ang girl ay magkakagusto sa lalaki, tama? Tapos, ang boy ay magkakagusto sa babae. Tama? Tapos, ang bakla, Ang bakla ay isang lalaking gusto niyang maging babae kasi magkakagusto siya sa lalaki din, no? Tapos yung tomboy ay babaeng gusto niyang maging lalaki kasi may gusto siya sa babae. Is that what you're saying? Okay. Yan na yung tinukoy ko kanina sa mga boxes. Now this time, hindi pala 2 lang ang box mo, 4. So girl, boy, bakla, tomboy. That was what SOGI was trying to explain. That sexual orientation and gender identity are 2 very different things. Gender identity is what you perceive yourself to be. Hindi kailangang maging lalaki ng isang babae kung may gusto siya sa kapwa niya babae. She can remain to be a woman and love another woman because she is lesbian. And she is just wired like that. Ang nakalikihan nating kultura, and this is and admittedly, I also grew up in that culture, that there is always an assumption that just because for example, in a lesbian relationship, for example, I get this a lot. My partner is also very feminine. And then when we walk down the street, we look like best friends. And people who know us come up to us and say, "Sino sa inyo ang lalaki?" Wala po. Pareho po kaming babae. Ganun. Hindi. So, sino sa inyo ang lalaki? Wala nga po. Te, pareho nga kaming babae, di ba? Mukha pa kaming babae. Kasi, ang kaisipan natin ay nakakulong doon sa 2 box na yon. Na ang partner nito ay ito. Hindi maaari na ang mga taga dito ay sila lang. Hindi natin kayang arokin yon. At yan ang sinusubukang i-explain ng SOGI na binigay ko ngayon lang. And my friend, it will take time. It will take time for you to understand, especially because you have your own baggages, cultural baggages. And we grew up in a culture that is also very, ang dami-daming layers na kailangan pag-usapan dito, patriarchy, male privilege, male preference, etc., etc. But what I am saying is, you do not need to be a man to love another woman. Okay? Thank you.
Okay. one question. We will entertain one more oral question after her, and then we will write your questions, and then please, in the questionnaire, those who will not be answered, put your email, and Kakay will answer your question through email, okay? So all questions will be answered, but not live. So it will be answered through email.
Well, this is not a question. I'm Dr. Elma Hokson from Marikina United Methodist Church. I just want to raise up in defense of the doctors, because you mentioned intersex, the doctors are the ones who decide, and it's not true. Intersex is when, as you said, there are mixed, maybe in one person there's an external genitalia that's a man or that's a boy or a male or a female, and the internal organ is from the other sex. Now, what really decide what the sex would be the hormones after the testing in collaboration with the parents, and maybe for us Filipinos who do not have money to go through the test, then maybe the child who is intersex or hermaphrodite will grow up, and later on, if there's a problem coming up, then the doctor deals with it. So, please, the doctor does not decide the sex, okay? Thank you.
Binabawi ko po yun. Maraming salamat, Doktor. Diyos ko, patawarin niyo po. Magkukumpisal po ako maya-maya. Pasensya na. Point taken. Point well taken. Thank you, Doctor, for clarifying that. Pero ang punto ko lang po kasi, Doktor, ano siya, sina-sightseeing lang. Sightseeing. Sina-sight read. Ayun. Doc, maraming salamat po. Thank you.
Question?
Okay, this question is a bit rhetorical, but I prefer an expert to explain it. Okay? Yeah, I actually met, this is a true story, this really happened in Tampa in 2012 during the general conference. I met a transgendered woman. He was male that underwent sex change to become a woman, yet remains attracted to women. Okay? Sabi nila pag di ba? Sabi nila pag nagpa-transex, ano ka na, gusto mo na lalaki. Kung dating lalaki, nagpa-babae. And yet, gusto niya pa rin ng babae. Babae na siya in terms of sex change, pero babae pa rin ang gusto niya. Can you please explain?
Can I explain? Your friend is a lesbian trans woman. Gusto niya ng babae. Sorry, she was M to F. Yeah? M to F, and then babae yung gusto niya pa rin. Yeah. So she's a lesbian. Again, this is gender identity is very different from sexual orientation. They are two different things. And iba ang mga sistemang nag-occur in play pag pinag-uusapan mo ay gender identity at ang sexual orientation. Did that? Yeah. Kasi I have a friend also, he is an F to M person, but his sexual orientation is gay. So again, ang gender identity ay usapin ng paano mo tinitingnan ang iyong pagkatao bilang lalaki ba o babae. At wala siyang kinalaman sa kung kanino ka nagkakagusto. Ayun lang po. Thank you.